Hey friends, it is Monday, June 29th, and I am at the parks today. I got here a lot later than I typically do, but life be lifin'. So anyway, I am going to start today in Epcot where I usually always do. And then I will probably hop over to Hollywood Studios only because I have not been there in a long while. But I'm off this entire week, and there's no better way to start being off for the entire week than doing a Disney day on a Monday. So hopefully it's not as crowded today as it would typically be on a Saturday, but let's get our Disney day started. I've made it into the parks. I'm also testing out my new UV umbrella, and so far I gotta say I do feel a difference, but let's see how far it gets me throughout the day. So I just finished eating lunch in the Italy Pavilion. I'm really bad about filming me eating food. I just find it weird. LOL. So I'm going to complete my walk around the World Showcase, and then I'm going to take the Skyliner over to Hollywood Studios. See you there. Probably gonna be. So far, doing pretty good with the heat. I'm telling you, handheld fan and the UV umbrella are definitely coming in clutch. This is the best purchase I've made for the summer. Now, if anybody has any suggestions on a setting spray that will keep my face intact, let me know. The setting spray that I have on right now is by Makeup Revolution. It's their matte formula, and typically it works very well, but I just don't think it's standing up to the heat, even though my makeup still looks pretty good. So if you have any other suggestions, please let me know.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Epcot and the World Showcase. Did you learn how to say?
So as much as I do enjoy getting on the Skyliner, I will never pretend like there isn't a part of me that gets a little freaked out, because we are literally floating in the sky on a cable car. And sometimes when I think about it, it's a little daunting. You know what I mean? So I love it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's my favorite thing, but it's also very, like, it's a little scary sometimes when you think about that, the fact that you're suspended in the air on a cable car. Very strong by that, by the way. I know that. But you're in this little cable car by yourself or with a group of people, and like you're looking at the ground from up here. It's a little daunting, just a little bit. Right there.
I am never to hear of you going to the surface again. Is that clear?
So I am all done with Hollywood Studios. I was able to ride Rise of the Resistance single rider. That's the way to do it if you are coming to the parks by yourself, single rider lines. And now I'm gonna take the bus over to Magic Kingdom, do a lap there, and then I'll probably call it a day after that. All right, see you at Magic Kingdom.
Here, where you see paintings of some of our
Okay, so we're gonna go into the Emporium really quick. I just got a notification that there's some pass holder merch, so let's see if we can find it. Okay, so I did go to Emporium, and their pass holder merch, they really don't have a lot. There's way more selection at Connections. Oh, the boat. There's way more at Connections and Epcot. So I might pop in there before I leave. I don't know. We'll see how I feel once I get off the boat. So I'm going to take the ferry boat back to the TTC and then take the monorail over to Epcot. It has been a full day. It is now 5 o'clock. I've been here since about 11, maybe 11:30. So I've gotten a pretty full day. And I really want to try to beat the rain because it looks like it may be raining here in maybe in about an hour. So I need to be on the road. So anyway, I will see you guys back at Epcot.
We can't go to the top of that hill.
That would be fun, Bob.
All right, beautiful people, I am back in my car. You can see my face is a little sweaty. Again, if anybody has a recommendation for a good setting spray, like I said, the one that I have is by Makeup Revolution. It's a matte formula and it does its job for the most part, but I just don't think it's strong enough for the Florida humidity. And as you can see, I do a full face because I do photo pass and film a little bit. So if anybody has any recommendations for setting spray, let me know. Let's recap my day. I started in Epcot. I had lunch at a restaurant in the Italian Pavilion. If I can remember it, I'll put it in the comments somewhere. And then I walked the World Showcase, got on the Skyliner, hopped over to Hollywood Studios on the Skyliner. I did a lap around there. I saw the Ariel, the Little Mermaid show. Then I rode Rise of the Resistance in the single rider lane. If you're going by yourself to Disney, just do single rider wherever they offer it. It's worth it, unless you want to see all of the walkthrough on the ride, which is okay too. But for me, because I know I'll be back multiple times, I kind of prefer doing the single rider if I'm by myself. If I'm with a group, then I'm totally okay doing a standby line. That's just me. From there, I walked a Toy Story Land and then left Hollywood Studios, got on the bus to Magic Kingdom, did a lap there. I got on the Haunted Mansion because it was still kind of hot and I wanted to be cool. And what else did I do? I got a little snickety snack. I did some walking around, looked at some merch, and then I left Magic Kingdom on the ferry boat, and hopped on the monorail back to Epcot. So 3 parks today. I think I did really good. I did over 12,000 steps. Had I gotten here earlier like I wanted to, I probably would have about 15,000 steps. But, you know, it happens. I do plan on coming back to the parks. I don't know if I'll be able to come back again this week while I'm still blacked out on my pass. The only other day I could probably come is drive back tomorrow or come back Wednesday, and Wednesday's probably not going to happen. So if I do come back again this week, it will more than likely be on Sunday once we're out of that blackout period. If not, the following weekend. Because I do want to try to do an Animal Kingdom day by itself, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope wherever you are and whatever time you are watching this, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.